welcome to another episode of Friends, Facts, and Fiction. As always, this episode is made possible by our local convenience stores, the misappropriation of history, and you. And now to your hosts, Justin Hammonds, Grant Bramlett, and Drew Shellnut.
Yeah, we've been. Oh, what's up? What's happening, world? This is a podcast called Friends, Facts, and Fiction.
Fiction.
I think it's episode Betweener. Is another Betweener?
Yeah, this is 5, I think.
Tweener 5.
I swear we're gonna do season 3.
Yeah. Yes. We are.
Just to give you an update, Grant is currently condensing a 750-page book into knowledge that we can entertain you with here in the coming weeks.
For 2 episodes.
Yeah. So it's going to be
a cool
fun.
book, though.
But I'm
like
Justin Hammonds. I'm looking at my boy Drew Shellnut.
That's me.
And my boy Grant Bramlett.
Yeah, I feel like I'm back in school again with that book, though.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I seen it and I was like,
It's a college
for the
class
podcast.
book, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, the things we do, man, or the things that Grant does, I guess.
Like, build this damn studio.
Oh yeah,
with y'all's
we
help.
got a studio upgrade. If you follow us on the socials, you've seen the beautiful studio that we have now. I mean, it sounds a little better,
Dude, it sounds so much
a
better.
little crisper up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a fun week. Shouts out to everybody that's still alive after the snowpocalypse, because that shit was real. Gas station, or shouts out to the convenience store. They sponsored us, but they were running out of things pretty quickly.
Yeah.
They still are pretty low. There was only one white case when I went down there.
I got the other one.
Yeah, you
earlier.
got the number 2. I got the number 1.
You guys mean nondescript hard seltzer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought you
And
said.
speaking of nondescript seltzer companies, where's the fucking mulberry flavor?
We
bro?
were just talking about that.
Yeah, the mulberry flavor. Everybody's got these berries, the raspberries and the blueberries and the cherries and all the berries.
Black cherry.
Where's the I grew up on mulberries, bro. Shouts out to Mulberry Heights.
Wait, is there a blueberry flavor of one of the hard seltzer companies?
Yeah.
I wonder what that's like. I haven't tried it.
It's not bad. I think
It's
it might
probably
be
very,
that.
very blue.
It might be that,
berry-ish.
like, Bon Vive or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's
The Bon Vive.
Yeah.
Bon and Ivy, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Bonavir?
Yes.
Is it?
That's it.
Yes.
Does Bon Jovi have something to do with that?
It's Bonavir, excuse you.
Stupid.
Also, I just got finished beating a spice situation. Word to the wise: if you eat very hot wings, don't put verde sauce in your side dish, because when they combine, it just gets hotter.
Yeah.
And thanks to Drew for saving me with the ice cream sandwich from the local convenience store. But yeah, I had to pace out the heat, man. We had a very Southern boy lunch before we recorded this with corn salad,
Corn
and
salad
chicken
and
wings.
Hell yeah, now.
That's good.
Tell you what, slap your mama good. Hell.
It's good times. But today, man, we're gonna go ahead and get the versus battle on. Cat people, dog people.
Yeah.
What the differences between and the similarities thereof cat people and dog people.
Yeah.
Raining cats and dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, raining cats and dogs.
Yeah.
But this is a audio medium, so I'll have to say it's REIGNING, cats and dogs. You guys get it? Raining cats and dogs.
Yeah, like their royalty?
Again, Drew.
Drew with the titles, man.
Damn it.
He's undefeated.
Damn it, Drew.
Undefeated. He's got that one that got lost in the ether, though.
Yeah.
But
That's okay.
it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
okay.
It's all right.
Drugs are a hell of a drug.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
tell you what,
are.
ADD is a hell of a drug. But
Yeah. You know.
we're gonna go ahead and slide into this song of the day of the week, SODOW. And it's on me and my homie Landon Sears. Shout out to the homie, man. He just released an album called 88.1 by Landon Sears. And one of my favorite tracks on the record is called Daiquiri Ice.
Feel like a brand new man. This life won't hesitate. This drip I wake up with ain't got no expiration date. One thing you could take away, that I roll with an ace of spades. Push your man when you place your raise. Wanna land in a great LA. Headed down to all that ocean blue. Next is shoreline, bet on it too. If he catch my eye, I'm gonna pursue. Then I'm on the move.
Ooh. That good shit.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
that's really nice. I love the little, like, kind of almost farty sound that synth pad.
Yeah, it's super West Coast vibes, man. Like Dre, 1990s hip hop vibes. But shouts out to the homie, man. I see him around the city all the time. Killer record. Congrats on getting it out. Daiquiri Ice by Landon Sears, man. Check that shit out. It is fire. Whole record is pretty nice, actually. But we gonna slide into these hot facts. You know what I'm saying about these cat people and dog people. Yeah. And, you know, if you are a cat person or a dog person, don't hesitate to email us at friends.facts.fiction@gmail.com about how you feel about your little kitten or puppy. And give us that 5-star review and follow us on Spotify. Anyway, let's slide up in here, guys.
Yeah, well, something super common, you know, the thought about is like the difference between, or just the concept in general of like cat people or dog people, right? Now, some people, and I'm sure you know some of them, are like intensely cat person or intensely a dog person, right?
Oh, yeah, bro.
And there's a lot more dog people, roughly 74%, they say, versus the 41% of cat people, based off an Associated Press PetSide.com poll.
Okay.
Some are exclusively one way or the other, but a lot are fine with both, just while preferring one or the other. But 15% hate cats, while only 2% hate dogs. So, point dog people. Ha ha! Yeah.
Word to listeners. Grant is more of a dog person. Drew is more of a cat person. So this is actual verses in the room as well. I'm watching, so it's pretty hilarious because you have the cat people, and then you have the dog people. Anyway, back to the hot facts.
Jesus. Choked on spit on that one. Anyway.
But it does seem pretty clear that these preferences are based on underlying personality differences. So it's the type of person that basically just gets along with the instincts or the natural characteristics that dogs and cats have, or more importantly, had prior to domestication. For example, cats are solitary hunters and nocturnal in the wild. Canines are pack animals that like dawn and dusk quite a bit. So it makes sense that if I'm at work for too long and no one else is home, it's not unusual to find my dog pack in a dark room staring at the floor like he lost his entire family in a car crash.
Damn. We had to get dark there, buddy.
But he does.
I've definitely seen.
Seriously.
I've never seen Pack, this little dog. Well, big dog.
Little, he's 74 pounds.
like last night, bro. When we came home from the bar and shit, he's just like, "What's up, man? Where y'all been at?"
Yeah.
I've been here. Where y'all been at, bro? Like, I thought y'all were gone for life. Like,
yeah,
because the sense of time is all off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you leave for 2 minutes, they think you're going for like a week.
Yeah.
You leave for 3 hours, they might think you just left. You know what I mean? Type shit. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like when I've house sat for Grace and Grant a few times, and Jolene and I have a relationship. Pack and I have always gotten along, but Pack, as soon as they leave, goes into the corner and puts his nose down. Just essentially the whole like week or however long I'm there, like he'll eat and mope back to his little spot and just like put his head down.
Yeah, little Eeyore ass.
Really.
When Grant and Grace are not here. Yeah,
I know.
Shit's wild.
It's crazy. I mean, they love that company, yo. I mean, like, Grace is out of town right now. She's visiting some family in Atlanta because her best friend Steph just had her baby.
Congrats on that.
Congratulations. Beautiful little boy. Got all them toes and fingies. But I let the dog sleep with me last night, and Jolene, the younger one, she's I don't know. She's kind of she's a weird fucking dog, but
She's a psychopath.
she kept doing the thing. I like to let them sleep with me whenever Grace is gone because they're like little heated pillows. You know,
Yeah.
they're nice.
Sure.
But she like kept getting on the bed, then she'd get off the bed and lay on the little rug, and then like wind at the door, and then get on the bed. Pack literally like has his head like crucked on my shoulder, you know, and happy as can be, just pass the fuck out, you know.
Yeah.
It's where he likes to be.
Mm-hmm.
But so cats otherwise are invisible during the day, and they start skulking around during the evening times, right? Especially if you feed them around then.
But you said they're invisible during the day?
Yeah, they just.
Yeah,
They got magical powers and shit?
I think so.
I think that's actually
Mystical
where
creatures.
they got the idea for the cloak in Harry Potter.
Oh.
Cats, you know,
Daytime
you
cats.
think that like there's a common misconception of, and I've read up some psychology on cats of like when they're kneading, it's it just means that they're happy or whatever. No, they're taking baby tiny threads from your blanket and weaving it into an invisibility cat blanket.
Okay.
See, I thought they were just testing the
No.
tensile strength of your skin
No.
to figure out how
No,
easy
no,
it
no.
would be to kill you.
No. It's making invisibility cloaks. It just feels that bad.
Gotcha. Yeah, man.
But they like to come out around the evening, especially if you feed them around then, because who are we kidding? That's all they fucking care about, the little sociopaths. If they decide to play with you, it's on their terms, and usually
My
not.
cats aren't that bad.
It's cat animosity.
My cats aren't that bad.
It's cat
My cat
animosity
loves to
over here.
play.
Jesus.
Nah, I'm just fucking around. I really like your cats. But, if they play with you, then it's on their terms, and it's usually not very
For
long.
sure.
And then with dogs, I can definitely attest to this. They will keep playing until you get bored with the game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
I literally, when I was a kid, I just thought about this. My aunt had, at the time, he was the oldest son was like 4 or 5, and then 2 little twins that were just 2 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a lot on her plate. I'd come over and help babysit sometimes. And she'd like run to the grocery store or something. And had 2 black labs as well. One was probably about 3. The other one was, I don't know, about 80. And weighed about, 600 pounds. And that fucking dog still loved Fetch so much. And I'm letting the human kids run around in the backyard, and I'm playing Fetch with the dog kids. And the ancient, incredibly obese one loves Fetch. And she kept bringing the ball back to me. So I'm like, yeah, of course I'll throw it again. Of course I'll throw it again or whatever.
No.
And later that night, I get back home. My aunt calls me and is like, did you play with the older dog? And I was like, yeah, of course. She's like, how much? And I was like, I mean, I don't know, as long as she wanted to. She's like, well, we had to take her to the vet.
Oh, no.
That fucking dog ran itself into like a heart issue.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like it really hurt that dog.
Damn.
But the dog didn't show any
the
signs
dog was having a great
of
time.
being tired or anything like
Yeah.
that. And that's just how they are, man. They'll just go and go
it.
until they die sometimes,
I
apparently.
mean, yeah. And
Luckily-
in that case,
Luckily, that dog did not die
okay, word.
that day.
Okay, that's what I say. He's on this last leg.
She
For
sure
lack
was.
of better words.
But
That's real.
anyways, moving on. A psychologist named Sam Baby Goose, right? It's Baby Goose.
Baby goose, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Sam
yeah,
Baby
Sam
Goose?
Sam Gosling, by the way.
Baby goose.
Oh,
You know,
of the Gosling ginger beer family?
No, like
Same name. I don't know if they're related though.
I'm just fucking around.
geese. Like like silly goose. Like, ah!
So Sam Gosling at the University of Texas, I believe, surveyed over 4,500 people, which, by the way, that's amazing to me, how these psychologists get so many people to participate in something so benign. I mean, it's crazy interesting, but I'm assuming we're going to see a lot more of this in the upcoming season of, so-and-so managed to interview 12,000 people on whether or not they like shoelaces. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, it's
Right.
just, how do you do that? Like,
Yeah.
Well.
Anyways. He found out that there is a widely held cultural belief that the pet species, dog or cat, with which a person has the strongest affinity says something about the individual's personality. And this research suggests that there are significant differences on major personality traits between dog people and cat people. End quote.
Nice.
Well, I can go a little bit further with that. Same survey or same school, Texas, University of Texas at Austin, did a online survey about cats versus dogs, people personality kind of a deal, and essentially the name of it was like, "Can a pet predict your personality?" And I'm not exactly sure how many people they did this on because it doesn't give direct answers, but I've got a little slideshow I'm going to run through with you guys.
There you go.
So if everyone will look to their left.
Look to your left. Slide.
Then slide to the right.
So the first personality trait, obviously, Grant talked about this. Personality traits are essentially like the biggest, factor in, cat people versus dog people. So the first personality trait I'm going to go over is conscientious. So the online survey asked people to rate themselves as cat people or dog people. Then people answered questions designed to reveal their true personality. Dog people were 11% more conscientious than cat people. What this means is self-disciplined, strong sense of duty, and tend to be planners.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. The next personality trait is extroverted. Dog people were 15% more extroverted than cat people in the survey,
That makes
meaning
total
more outgoing, enthusiastic, positive, and energetic. That makes sense as well. Yeah, dog people.
Dog people. Anthem over here. That's
Yeah,
good.
it is. It is. And luckily, I'm kind of one of those in-betweeners, so I like both of those.
That's
so
true.
Nice. Here's another personality trait that leans towards cats, and this is open. Cat people were 11% more open. Yeah. Meaning curious, creative, artistic, and non-traditional thinkers.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. This next personality trait is going to be for the dogs. This is agreeable. If you're a dog person, apparently you're 13% more likely to be agreeable than a cat person. And in that is also trusting, altruistic, kind, affectionate, and sociable.
Look at that.
Which also makes sense. Here's my favorite. This is my favorite. This is definitely not me at all. So, personality trait, neurotic.
Yeah.
Cat people were 12% more neurotic than dog people. Neurotic people are usually easily stressed, anxious, and fucking worried about everything.
Yeah. That sounds like somebody I know in this room.
It does.
That is not Grant or me.
Oh, I was thinking Lewis Black, but yeah. So, obviously people think based off of Baby Goose's studies that, because this is the same guy.
I like how Sam Gosling became Baby Goose.
Baby Goose.
I hope he hears this one day. It's like, Baby Goose.
Baby
You
Goose.
rock with that. It's my rap name.
Baby Goose. Little Goose. Little Goosey.
Little goose.
Little Goosey. Little Goosey.
Anyway. But obviously people tend to, if going off of personality traits, people tend to think, like dog, like you said, dogs are energetic, outgoing. People that are energetic, outgoing are going to be, dog people. People who are, just introverts
more
are going to be
introverted, more inward thinking people,
quiet,
if you will.
kind of warrior.
Nocturnal, creative,
Right.
creator types.
But this study also finds that both apply to both personality types.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, honestly, because there are a lot of people who are neurotic that are dog people.
Yeah.
And the same could be said for.
I wonder if it goes into like what type of breed of said dog or cat too.
I don't think that they've done anything that
that
far
in
into
depth.
it.
Because there's some dogs that are way more fucking energetic and fucking go get it than more
Yeah.
chill dogs. And there's more some cats that are way more like, "What's up? We out here," and
Right.
more chill cats too. Like, this could be a mix up there. See the research. See, we need to do that. See what I'm saying? We found our avenue
We
now.
need to do that.
See what I'm saying? We just put the idea out there, though, so somebody's probably already done it.
So now I'm going to talk about some upsides and downsides to doggies and kitties.
Oh,
So,
you said the upside and downside. Huh? Mm-hmm.
so here's a doggy upside: loving and loyal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dogs have rightfully earned their reputation as man's best friend. No matter the size of the breed, a dog provides a lifetime of love and loyalty.
Look at that.
Dogs are social animals, and they thrive on human companionship. Certain breeds, such as Rottweilers, also make excellent protectors.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Doggy downside: must be trained.
Mm-hmm.
Even the best dog can have some not so cute behaviors, obviously, like dogs like to bark, jump, dig, tug on everything, tear things up, you know.
Bite, chew, steal socks.
And so, yeah.
Did they interview my younger dog for this?
The picture is actually,
Hey, Jolene.
it looks the same colors at least. So obviously to curb that behavior, you have to train them or take them to a trainer if you don't know what the hell you're doing. But, you know, after that, you've got, you know, like a badass little pal beside you that'll just do, you know, whatever. So kitty upside, they're independent. So very low maintenance, obviously. They don't need to be bathed or taken for walks. And they can be left on their own for hours, obviously.
Oh, that's weird. You don't bathe your cats, do you?
I do.
You do. Okay.
I haven't bathed Tina yet, and I'm so fucking scared.
That she's going to freak out.
She's got claws worse than any animal I've ever endured in my life. And
You just rip those bastards out.
that's
right?
not happening.
Jesus Christ.
That's so mean.
It's horrible.
That's so
Please don't
brutal.
do that.
That's
do not
mean.
declaw your cat.
Do not do
man.
that.
They're useless in their natural habitat if you
Yeah,
declaw
they get
them.
outside the house. They're
I'm
fucked.
kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
But anyway,
But
yeah.
it's kind of sad about Mr. Sir Elton John back in the day.
I know. I miss that cat.
He's a good cat.
But although they can be left alone for hours, they do need attention, you know. So if you do have a kitty and you're gone a lot, please make sure that you just devote a little bit of time, even, you know, 10, 15 minutes to a little TLC on the kitty.
That's all they care about, really.
That's all they give a shit about is the
Acknowledge
fact that,
me. Okay,
acknowledge
bye.
that you love them and that you are giving them food, and that's pretty much it. My cat Sonny is very, very dog-like, though. He is the most on-time cat I've ever, like, he knows what time it is. Like, when we feel, like, he knows what time it is. He did. I don't know where I don't know how the fuck. Like, we'll sleep in sometimes and be like, he thinks it's food time now, and he's like 3 hours before, like,
Let's
we
go.
give
It's
his
time.
food, he's fine.
Yeah.
He knows exactly when, because Carolyn works from home.
Yeah.
She works out of our bedroom, so we keep the door closed and keep those psychos outside. And he knows exactly when her breaks are. Her breaks are different every day.
That's
5
crazy.
minutes before her breaks every time.
Weird.
Outside it's so odd.
That's wild.
And Tina wags her tail like a dog. She just
what's
she
that?
just wags her tail like a dog. And when I leave, it's almost kind of similar to the pack situation with Tina, because Tina's my cat, and Sonny is very obviously Carolyn's, and our personalities, you know, kind of show that. But when I leave, Tina will sit there for about 10 minutes and kind of bitch at the door. But kitty downsides, they can be very standoffish.
You don't say.
So, yeah. Mostly, you know, when you get a cat, it's going to warm up to you and the people in the house that you're with, maybe to different extents. Like, it might like someone else better, but it will. But if you start bringing random people around, like when you guys have, like, you guys came and picked up Tina, so she doesn't run, but Sonny's just like, nope,
Outta
bye.
here. I don't know y'all, player.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, even the friendliest cat will jump off your lap, you know, and you have somebody new coming in. Another doggy upside: boundless energy.
I don't know if that's an upside or
Yeah,
not,
I
but
think that's just aside.
But, you know, if you like jogging and stuff, jogging, hiking, leisurely stroll in the park, if you will,
it is true.
it's a really good thing to, you know, help be your partner in that workout. Now, a doggy downside: your hair, it's everywhere.
Shedding.
Hair everywhere.
Yup.
All dogs shed at least a little.
I know.
Even breeds thought to be better for people with allergies. No. But The longer and thicker the coat, the more dog hair you'll find on your clothes, rugs, and furniture.
Dude, I could vacuum this house every single day, and I would fill the vacuum cleaner catcher thingy.
The vacuum catcher thingy?
Yeah.
The vacuum catcher thingy, bro.
Okay, cool. I didn't realize that was the official term. But the vacuum catcher thingy.
The dust container.
Will be full.
Dust catcher receptacle?
Dust catcher.
Dust catcher will be full
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
If I go a week without vacuuming, I can fill that bastard 3 times. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So here's a kitty upside. Cozy companion. When it comes to cuddling, kitties take the prize. I know a lot of dog people, love snuggling with their dogs, but dogs don't purr.
Mm.
You know, and this has been scientifically proven to reduce stress levels.
It's true.
Quite a bit. If you put Sunny in Carolyn's lap, she could have, and this doesn't, this is no reflection and nor anything. She could have done a pound of crack 30 seconds before that cat starts fucking purring. 30 seconds, she's gonna be snoring. She's out.
Snuggled
and
in.
it's super, super great for de-stressing, if you will.
Yeah.
Now here's the next kitty downside: the litter box.
Yeah, good stuff there.
I don't have to go into anything about that.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Shitty litter boxes suck. And it's always just a kind of struggle to find the right litter. Right now, we got a litter, and I was actually telling Grant today, and he's getting out of the vehicle. I was like, "Yeah, I just got this fucking litter, and I used Arm & Hammer brand, and try to stick with the same brand, so it's nothing different every time.
Yeah.
But this is the same brand, but it was a different kind of lightweight kitty litter. What they don't tell you is that it's lightly going to dust your entire apartment when they run out of there. And I shit you not, we have been waking up, and I got 2 fucking boxes. 2 boxes of kitty litter last me like a month and a half to 2 months. Mm-hmm. And wake up every morning, dust, pledge, all the wooden surfaces, like everything. I had to take my fucking laptop bag today and wipe it down with fucking Dawn and dry it out over a fan because there was little shitty kitty paw prints all over it. Sons of it. So yeah, if you guys out there, don't choose that brand.
That actually makes me think about Elton was a cat that me and an ex shared. She got it in the breakup. Such a shame. But I almost had that fucking cat toilet trained. Right? There's a whole process you go through.
Right, as well.
You put the litter box next to the toilet. Then you put a book underneath it. Then you put another book underneath it. Then you put another book underneath it. Eventually, it's parallel with the top of the toilet. Then you slowly work the box over to be on top of the toilet. Then you put the litter on saran wrap underneath the toilet seat. And then you slowly take the litter away. And eventually, they're just pooping in the toilet.
Yep.
And you just flush it, and it's great.
Yeah.
I got that cat to the saran wrap litter in the toilet bowl phase. She takes the cat home for Christmas, spends 3 days with her parents' cat, who's shitting in a litter box like most cats.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, he knew that he could do that. And so when he came back, that shit wasn't happening anymore. Like,
nah, bro.
literally,
Fix this.
I restarted it, and I swear to God, whenever I would get the process of like building the litter box back higher and higher, he would just knock that fucker off the stack of books and then just pee and poop in the pile of litter on the bathroom floor.
That's fun. That's fun.
That's terrible.
Little shit.
You got really close to what's the cat from Meet the Fockers or whatever? Robert De Niro had the cat trained to like flush and everything.
Yeah. Except the one
Classic.
toilet that doesn't flush. Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
damn it, that's
he let him
gonna
use the
drive me
wrong
crazy.
toilet.
Yeah.
He let him use the wrong.
What's that cat's fucking name?
That's a great fucking
Oh
film.
man, it's gonna drive me crazy. I can't remember that.
Yeah.
It's something with the like Spincy or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you guys ever wondered what your dogs or cats are saying to you by their body language, well, let me go ahead and tell you a couple things.
Okay.
Anyway, what is your dog saying? Here's a couple things your dog might be saying. When they widen their eyes, they feel threatened, like most people. When they grin, it's a sign of submission. Or unless they're grinning with a growl. That ain't submitting for shit.
Grin with a growl.
When they hold up their ears and tail, they're alerted or in an aggressive state. When when they make themselves smaller, guess what? They're scared.
Interesting.
What's your little kitty cat saying? When they let their tail droop, they're sick or unhappy.
What said droop?
It says droop right there. That some bitch is drooper than hell.
Drooper in hell, boy. Anyway.
When they twitch them ears and tail, they's agitated. Some bitches don't even like it, not near none. When they flutter their eyelids, they like you. That means they're trusting on you.
Huh.
Yeah. When they
Didn't
flutter.
know that one.
That's what Tina will stand up on top of the cat tree and just look down at me and go for like 5 minutes.
Blinky, blinky,
and then
blinky.
Carolyn will say, "Hey, Tina," and she'll go.
Fuck up out of here.
And then they need their paws to show contentment. But we know that's wrong because they're making invisibility cloaks for daytime.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking shit up.
Although my cats are kind of odd in the spectrum of the nocturnal thing because they're not really like normal cats. They don't like sleep all day. They sleep after they get fed at 11 for about 2 hours and then don't go to bed until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Weird.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Actually.
They stay on like our schedule.
That's
Super
wild.
weird. Yeah. But yeah, those are some nice slides. If you guys don't like either of those, here's a few other pets to consider. You know, you've got rabbits, you've got reptiles. You can have a fish.
Okay, so for me, so far it goes
birds.
boo, okay, kind of weird, boo, yes.
And here's exotic animals. You know, monkeys and sugar gliders have become popular. Unfortunately, that's
don't-
very stupid. Don't
don't
get
do
fucking
that
exotic
for
animals and take them out of their natural habitat, you sons of bitches. Thank you.
Get another virus, goddamn,
Tiger King.
Yeah.
or a tiger king.
Or
I got ghosted by a chick that had a bunch of reptiles. Sad.
no.
Explains a lot.
She was super cute.
But I think
She was cold blooded.
I-oh.
Whoo, that was on the spot right there, baby. Come on.
But I think next up, we've got some tweets by cat and dog people.
Oh, let me hit you with this real quick though. Of that interview, survey, 46% of people preferred dogs. 12% of people prefer cats. 27% of people like both, and then there's a small swath of people that you should defriend.
They don't like either?
They don't like either.
Was it like 15% or something?
15% of people
That's fucking ridiculous.
need to
That's
just,
weird.
I don't know, be put on an island somewhere. Let them go be
Fire squad?
psychos
I don't know.
somewhere else.
I think
you know?
they're on the brink of being serial murderers.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those 15%ers, come at me.
Come
I
at me,
want to
bro.
have a conversation with you.
He said
Yeah.
he want all the smoke.
we want y'all on the podcast. We want to have an argument on the podcast of how you're a psycho.
They might be a part of a cult, so
I'll take your whole cult down, son.
That's right. With my dogs.
And my one cat that's got a backbone.
it's just weird. Speaking of cults, man, gotta watch out for Kanye.
Is he starting one up?
Now, Kim Kardashian is divorcing him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he
well,
had the
that's
little
true.
religious cult thing he was doing for a minute. If he goes deeper into that, it could get strange.
Excellent
It
point.
can get strange. Anyway, that was just a side note. We can slide up out of there.
I bet the 15% of people that don't like dogs or cats are probably going to join Kanye's cult.
They're probably already in there.
Or, believe in QAnon. But there is another guy I did want to talk about real quick.
That was a thick little just
I know, right?
slide out comment. You just
Yeah,
did. You just
I know.
gonna lay that there.
Cover
Just
that
gonna-
table up with
okay.
a blanket and walk off.
And moving on.
So a dude named Stanley Coren at the University of British Columbia. This time he interviewed over 6,000 people.
Damn, six
aged,
racks, huh?
Yeah, aged 16 to 94 years old.
Damn.
I know.
What?
I know. Again,
16 to 94?
how do you find this many people of such a wide array? You just gotta give it up for
And,
the research
I mean-
analysis out there in the world. I swear.
94 though?
94 years
Man,
old.
Like, really? 90? Never mind.
My 94-year-old grandmother was with it.
I'm just
She
saying.
was still balancing her checkbook all by herself. But Stanley said, my results showed that people who owned only cats seemed to be somewhat different than dog owners, or people who owned both dogs and cats in terms of their personalities. People who own both dogs and cats seem to be much like the people who own only dogs. You should keep this in mind, since from here on, at least for the purposes of this discussion, when I mention a cat owner, I mean someone who lives only with a cat. While when I mention dog owners, I will mean a person who owns a dog or both a dog and a cat. According to my data, as in Stanley, cat owners were 1/3 more likely to live alone than dog owners and twice as likely to live in an apartment or a flat. Being married, living in a house, and having children living in the home are all factors that are more likely for dog owners than cat owners. A single woman was the most likely individual to have a cat.
Figure.
You don't say. You don't say.
Cat lady.
Of the people who grew up in a house with cats as pets, 47% were likely to have cats today, while only 11% of people whose childhood years were spent in a house with a dog have only a cat as a pet. Turning to the personality profile of the person who owns only cats, we find reasonable overlap with Gosling's recent findings. To begin with, we find that people who own only cats tend to be relatively introverted and are reasonably cool, as in low in warmth or agreeableness, not like, Arthur Fonzarelli, which is the pattern confirmed by more recent data. Looking at the other two measures, we find that cat owners are relatively low in dominance. People who are high in dominance are generally described as being forceful, assertive, persistent, self-assured, self-confident, blah, blah, blah. They are the people who stand out in social gatherings as opposed to people who are low in dominance that come across as being more timid, bashful, shy, and aggressive. The final dimension that I looked at was trust, and cat owners appear to be fairly trusting. People high on this dimension are often described as obliging, modest, straightforward, and good sports. People low in this dimension can be more suspicious and manipulative. The general pattern that comes out of both studies is that dog owners are more social, interactive, accepting, and cat owners, who own cats exclusively, are more introverted, self-contained, and less sociable. Perhaps one of the most telling differences between dog and cat owners is illustrated in a single comparison. I asked people who own only cats, if you had adequate living space, and there were no objections from the other people in your life, and someone gave you a puppy as a gift, would you keep it? The answer to this was compared to what I got when I asked people who own only dogs the same question about a kitten. More than 2/3 of the cat owners, 68%, said that they would not accept a dog as a pet, while 70% said that they would admit the cat into their household. This suggests that most people who own only a dog are potentially dog and cat owners, while people who only own a cat are exclusively cat owners.
So it's a cult.
Cat cult.
I just thought that was really interesting. And Justin and I were actually chatting about this. I feel like, yes, a lot of it does have to do with personality, but I also think that some of it is just the fact that dogs bring a certain amount of chaos into your life,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
you were talking about the shedding and the high energy and the need for attention and all this kind of shit. And
Where's my shoe at, motherfucker? Like,
Like, please give me that fucking sock. I'm late for work. Or please give me that fucking sock. I really, really want to go to bed and I don't want you to destroy it while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But like you come home and they're like jumping all over you, trying to knock your keys out of your hand, doing the thing that dogs do. I feel like in that situation, someone's like, "I have this kitten. Can you take it?" And it's like, "Yeah, fuck it, throw it in the pile. I'll buy cat food. I don't care.
yeah.
Like, it's whatever."
Just maybe distract the fucking dogs.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
once,
Maybe the
and I'll
dogs
be
will
fine.
chase that thing around for a minute, as opposed to me. But with cat people, exclusively cat people, I feel like they've got everything in their little place.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
like
what I mean?
they're independent.
Yeah.
They have their little time when they're like, "Hey, animal."
Yeah, it's like,
hey,
oh,
human.
right.
Okay, bye. Not worried about you
Yeah.
for like the rest of the day.
It's like, oh yeah, that little silent creature that never breaks anything unless it intentionally knocks it off the countertop.
I think I've got some
Slinks
kind of
by.
weird breed
Oh,
of cat.
the classic like staring at you.
My cats
and
are just
knock
like
it off the
dogs,
counter.
man. I don't understand. Like, my cats are straight up just like dogs. Like, Carolyn has to wear her slippers around because Tina, my cat, will bite her toes. Straight up. Will just bite her toes.
That's wild.
If I leave my slippers, speaking of having your shit torn up, if I leave my slippers out, that Carolyn got me for fucking Christmas. She'll
scratching them up.
She'll dig excuse me, Valentine's Day. So even
More
even
recently.
more recent, yeah. There's 2 plugs taken out of the right foot already because she has been hiding her little beaver that I just bought her, and scraping out the inside of my fucking shoe. And she'll just
put it
take
in
a sock.
there.
You'll just look up and she'll just be running with a sock.
That's
And
hilarious.
I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
Wait, so
wild.
what's she hiding in your slipper there?
Her
Drew?
beaver. So I got a little.
You had to double back for
Her
that?
beaver.
I did.
He double back
That's
for
why I
it.
screwed up
I
yesterday.
let it ride.
No.
He had to double back.
No. I fucked up yesterday. I went to the pet store to get treats for them, and not that they need any more toys because they have plenty. But I saw this little beaver that had a little Velcro patch on its back that you open it up and put catnip in, and I was like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah!" And it was like the size of a mouse. I took it home, activated the catnip, put it in there, threw it. They both went over there towards the toy. Well, Tina bit it and was running around with it like it was a live mouse and was trying to hide it. And she hid it in my little slipper. And then she hid it in a bag that was on the floor. And Sonny tried to get in the bag, and she jumped on the bag and started like beating the top of his head through the bag. And he backed out of it. Was like, "What the fuck?"
fuck is
And
going
she
on?
ran in there and got it and ran to the corner by the sliding glass door of my apartment.
Yeah.
And he comes over and she goes,
That's me over here.
and
homie.
I've never heard her make anything other than meep.
Yeah.
And she's and like he looks at me like, bruh, with his ears all tucked back, like what the fuck?
is
And
that
he
with
just
her?
walks off, and Carolyn's like, was that from her? And she just walks slowly towards him, like, come on, bitch. And she's like going at him, going, and she's 8 pounds, he's 14.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know.
That's wild as hell.
She's a little hard ass. She's a little South Georgia girl. I don't know what's up with that.
That's funny as hell.
Oh, that was a fun trip.
It was a fun trip.
Yeah. Good times.
It was.
Good times.
Next time, I tried to get my mom to send that butt up here.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time they'll, package it better. And we can
Little
actually
smoke butt.
not have to go all the way back down to South Georgia to go get one of those,
Yeah.
which I might.
Be worth the drive.
Yeah, it was worth the drive, that's for sure. By the way, let's try not to watch a 3-hour movie after though.
God almighty.
It was a good movie, but damn.
I think that was a parental trap.
Yeah.
That's what that was. I'll go on and tell you. I don't see my mom but like once or twice a year. That was a parent trap right there.
I mean, I will say 1917 is a great film, but after you've had smoked butt, coleslaw, and pizza and popcorn, I'm sitting there like,
Knocked the bottom out of half a bottle of fucking booze before you went in there.
yeah, we didn't got fucked up. We loaded. I was like, bro, I'm gonna go to sleep in this motherfucker to
I had
keep
a
playing these
fucking-
movies.
I might have had COVID.
I don't know what that was.
I don't either, but
maybe.
it just like moved from the top of my lungs down to the bottom of my right lung, over to my left lung, up to the top. And I thought I had pulled a titty muscle, but it moved
Titty
down into the bottom of the lungs. And I was like, oh, I ain't got titties down there. So,
Yeah. I feel like we lost traction. What were we talking about? Tweets.
oh, yeah, tweets. Yeah.
Tweets. We're doing some Twitter world for cat owners and dog owners, right?
Mhm.
Is that what we're doing?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't have anything in front of me. I'm just
Oh,
I'm doing enough for y'all. I'm reading the room right now,
Yeah,
guys.
that's cool.
Good
Lord
times.
have mercy. Yeah, let me pull this up for you, Justin.
Yeah,
So,
do
so
your
you
thing.
can
And while we're waiting, don't forget, give us that 5-star review. Follow us on Spotify or wherever you find your podcast. Don't hesitate to email us, friendspiritfactspiritfiction@gmail.com.
Gmail.
We love you. Keep it gangster.
Keeping it gangster.
Keep it player, baby.
I'm gonna hand this over to you.
Are you gonna hand it to me?
Drew gets to. I mean, Drew gets to hand it to Justin, so Justin gets to read it. I saved it. I saved it, guys. Don't worry.
Sad.
I saved it.
What do we do?
No, you just
There it
there's 33 tweets, so we can just randomly pick a few,
Or pick them randomly.
or just randomly. Yeah, you can randomly pick them too.
So, I'm Teddy Bless on Twitter. Says dog people say, "Here's my angel Rex. He knows 19 tricks and brings me my slippers every morning. cat people. This is Princess Murder, who lets me live with her. She pees on everything I love. Her interests include screaming and eating bugs. When she asks me to kill for her, I will say yes.
That's great. That's fantastic.
The difference between dog people and cat people: dog people wish their dogs were people. Cat people wish they were cats.
Yeah.
Now that's deep.
I dated a chick like that.
I've been in situations with chicks like that as well. That's I think they call them furries. Anyway,
We will have a long talk after this podcast episode, sir.
Some interesting facts coming out during this that we all need to discuss.
no disrespect. Hey, fun is fun. Whatever pops
that's-
your clutch.
It is fine. I
Whatever
just
pops your clutch.
learned something new today.
Whatever makes you feel good in your skin.
Or animal themed costume.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. It's like cosplay for the bedroom, you know. Another tweet from Anne Thirault. I don't know if I said that right. I think she's French. You, a dog person. Dogs are so good, and their love is so pure. Me, a cat person / intellectual. Cats have been oppressed since the dawn of Black Death. Don't think I don't see your anti-cat agenda. Wake up, sheeple. Jesus Christ. People do defend cats like fucking crazy.
Oh, they do.
Funny.
They
It's
do.
wild.
Big time.
Well, they're the minority, you know. They got to stand up for their cause.
I like this one from Mara on Twitter. Dogs are assholes. Dog person, you're an asshole. Cats are assholes. Cat person. Yeah. You're right.
That is true. Yeah.
That's good shit. See, from Gina on Twitter, dogs have owners, cats have stuff. Think about it. It's deep. It's deep right there. It's deep. Oh, God. From Jenny, the blogess, if you will. My cat is a damn anarchist. Spell check tried to correct to my cat is a damn antichrist. So spell check is a dog person. That's a good one. I think this will be my last one. Oh, another one from Anne Thoralt. I'm saying that complete murdering their last name. Anyway, dog owner. Oh, don't worry. He's friendly. He loves people. He's just a big old softy, angel baby, and he would never hurt a fly. Cat owner. He's a literal monster. Try not to make eye contact with him or otherwise upset him. He will literally eat your face off and then laugh about it. Last little sprinkle. Dog people like Luke, cat people like Han.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, thinking about that for the Star Wars folk. Anyway, some good twits.
Yeah.
Some good twits.
Was it tweets?
I don't know.
That's what it is, tweets.
Twits is better to me.
Twits. It's too close to tits. I think that's...
Well, it makes me think of like the old, I want to say British. A twit is a...
A dumbass.
As
Like
a
you
dumbass.
fucking twit.
Why a spoon, sir? Because it hurts more, you twit.
Exactly. Oh, man. Well, why don't we hit up a little bit of a sign off?
Well, thank you all for tuning in. Like I say, we have a rebrand coming. Season 3 is coming. We're going to have a new logo, new social media influence and platforms and shit. Anyway, we're going to keep growing. You can support us at anchor.fm/Friends, Facts, and Fiction. You can hit us up on email, anything on social media. We love the support. We love doing this for y'all. If y'all enjoy it, help us, help you. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. I'm glad everybody made it through the snowpocalypse. Shit was crazy, especially here in Nashville. I know if you're up north, Midwest, I got hit hard.
Or Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Jesus Christ. Shout out to my people in Texas, man. My cousin's out there. Okiko, man. I hope he's good. Yeah, man. Y'all just keep it gangster right here. I'm Justin Hammonds, and I'm saying love, live life, because it's worth living, y'all.
And I'm Drew Shellnut, and I'm going to say, in these trying times, keep your eyes open a little bit more than you have. Just a little bit. Pay attention to what the fuck's actually going on, because everybody was like, oh, 2020 was terrible. This year hasn't started off too great itself. So keep your eyes open. Please listen to the right people. You can listen to everyone, but what you hear is going to be different every time. So, do that. Stay informed and make a difference, guys.
There you go. Grant Bramlett. Dogs are awesome. I'm just kidding. I like cats too. I like all the animals. Really. I like it when
like all the animals.
when the snow has melted. I
Yeah.
like that too.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, this is real nice. It's warm.
It was nice when it snowed. It was like, oh, that's pretty, and then it stayed here.
Yeah.
For a week.
Yeah.
We get a week of snow in the south, and we're like, oh my God, life is over. It's fucking
It really
3-4
was
feet
pretty
of
funny.
fucking
Everything
snow in
shut
other
the fuck
places.
down.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shit's crazy. But yeah, man. Y'all keep it gangster, man. Yeah, this has been a podcast called Friends, Facts, and Fiction. Yeah.
You got it.
And we out.
Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode. Find us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on everything Friends, Facts, and Fiction. Our Instagram handle is friends_facts_fiction. As always, please reach out to us. You can send any of your questions, praise, and fact-checking to friends_facts_fiction@gmail.com. It's important to us to only propagate the truth, and we will correct any errors we may have made. This has been a production of Friends, Facts, and Fiction.